Hey everyone, it's Dean. Now I've got Keith with me. Now this is a weekend edition, and he's going to say, if he was to meet himself again and he was 20 years old and he had all the knowledge that he had now, he would tell himself to be bolder and braver.
Yeah, look, I just,
I love that.
There's
That's
a
just
question.
great. Yeah.
See, if you want to be brilliant in life, then what precedes that is that you have to be bolder and braver.
Yeah.
And I love that quote. I did a conference with Todd Sampson up in Thailand, and he made a quote and it said, "You just have to be brave for 5 minutes longer. You don't have to be brave all
Wow,
day."
that's a great one.
And it almost fits with that African proverb of you got to face the lion on its pathway for it to dissipate.
Yep.
And that's about, sometimes you've
one.
got to just look the fear in the eye and just take that first step and 2 arms, 2 legs and no bullet holes, and you move yourself forward to the next step and the next step. And so that's around the pieces around confidence.
Yeah.
So to be braver and bolder, that's what underpins all of that is enhancing a level of confidence. And where confidence comes from is achievement. And it's that lovely success cycle of you set a goal, you take action, you get a result, and your belief goes up.
Yeah.
Which means you can set a bigger, better, bolder goal,
Yep.
and then take better action,
Yep.
get a better. And so that spiral up is a confidence spiral. And by the way, it works the other way around as well. If you set a goal, you don't take action, you get a poor result. Your belief is, I'm hopeless at this, I'm no good at this, and then all of a sudden you just stop setting goals, or you stop even focusing on achievement. And so
in order for them to go forward, as far as you said, even 30 seconds or a couple of minutes, be braver in that, or be bolder and step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, get out of your comfort zone. Hold your resolve.
Yep.
Just hold your resolve and just go, I'm just going to stick at this for a little bit longer. I'm just going to hold on to it. I'm going to ask the sale and shut up. How many times have we talked ourselves out of a sale?
Yeah. Because we're nervous.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just let it sit there.
So let's go from there and morph into you talk about the list of hundreds.
Yeah.
So
write down 100 goals you want to achieve in your lifetime.
Okay. And whatever that is, don't put how you're going to do it, just write down what it is.
Yeah.
And then, because you've said from doing that quite often if you write down that, then within 3 years you could have achieved 42, nearly half of that.
So we did this research activity with 1,500 people. We said, they were in a workshop and said, send us your list of 100 goals. We're going to hold on to it for 3 years. We'll send it back to you in 3 years' time. And all we want you to tell us is not what you've achieved, but you're most welcome to do that, but tell us how many you've achieved. And the average was 42.
42 in 3 years.
Now, here's what's really powerful around this. Some people said, oh, I've been looking at it every year since I've written that down. I reflect on it every month. Other people said, oh, I forgot all about it.
Yeah. Still the same sort of outcome.
And still the same outcome.
Wow.
And you sort of go, so 42 is the average. So, one of my youngest daughters, so we do an activity with our family. Obviously, we set goals and all that sort of stuff. And then we have this secondary list. And it's like it's the 100 goal list, but it's for the year. Now, it's not 100 goals. It could be anywhere from 15 to 50.
Yeah.
So my 19-year-old just finished her gap year, and she said, Dad, I had a list of 50 things I wanted to do this year. And I said, well, how'd you go? She said, I did 35 of them.
Wow.
Now, they're only little things. I wanted to make almond milk. I wanted to see the sunrise for the new year. So little things.
Yeah.
But you know what that has done? It's given her a sense of accomplishment.
Yep.
And you cannot, hence the belief.
Yep.
Hence, I can set another lot of goals. Bolder, braver.
Wow. Fantastic points. I hope you take that on board. Cheers. Ciao.